promise we'll get this going. Okay. We're good to go. Cool. All right. So once again, I have to re-explain this because yeah, we just had a failed recording attempt essentially where I was goofballing. So all right. Okay. So what we're doing today is we are doing a new series that I'm doing on YouTube called Record Keeper, where basically I am taking all the games in a series that I am a particular fan of, and we're basically doing a full series, clear all difficulties, or at least every game in the series. It's not going to be a completionist run because that honestly would take a lot of time that I don't really have. So we're just gonna, it's just basically just beating the game. So it's not gonna be a speed run. It's just straight up beating the game. And this is something that we're just gonna be doing for several games in the series. So let's get this started. We are skipping the first two levels here because they're just cutscene levels. They're not mandatory. We're not speedrunning it, so we are skipping them. We just want to get straight to the gameplay. So we'll see. We're gonna get this done all in one shot. For those watching the stream, but let's get going. So I don't know if I'll ever do Lasso, which for the uninitiated is legendary all on.
Check your targets, watch the crossfire. They're in standard formation. Little bastards up front, big ones in back. Good luck, Cairo.
Whoops. So the reason we're not doing legendary all-stars on is because this game is relentless. We're not doing legendary at least for a little while because I do need to practice that. So I guess while we're waiting for this to get going, I'll kind of explain what the plan is with this series. Basically, I want to write an Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to make a few mistakes as we get into this, so don't mind me. And basically, it's going to keep track of all the things that we're doing. And eventually, this may actually become just a video series together. So. I could have done a skip there where I could have gone to the balcony that was behind me. I just didn't bother because we're not, it's not really that necessary. So I can pick up a session. Can do that. Yeah, it has been a while. I don't even think I can press something too. Alright. So now that we actually got the stream started, let's get the ball rolling. I know I just did that, but yeah. Oh yeah, apparently I'm missing an enemy because they're not dead ones.
Hey, check it out. The Malta's already driven up its board.
I'm gonna do a little speedrun trick.
Malta, what is your status? Over.
I don't
Because
believe
this is
it.
not a time speedrun
retreating.
itself,
We
but this
won.
is what I've learned. So it's just explaining what I'm doing. You have to basically look up here for the cutscene to advance quicker, and then we're just essentially I'll be doing the same thing on legendary when I finally get to it, where I basically sneak around these guys. Because on legendary, the damage that they do is really just nasty. See, if I got hit like that on legendary by the melee whip, at least hitting you on with the melee on legendary based on one shot you. So that's not fun. sense of awareness is horrible today.
Uh-oh. Hey, they're leaving the Athens.
Cool. Just doing this while waiting.
Cortana, assessment.
Now,
That explosion.
going through this, I know
Fine,
might seem like
Same as
just
the Malta. The
or
Covenant
in,
must have brought
in a
something
lot of
with
other
them.
games it will be more
Wow.
casual just because
And
it's
they sure as
ones
hell
I haven't
brought
played
one
as much,
here.
but
Chief,
I mean, this is a game I've played
fire.
for quite a few years, so I'm pretty. I just kind of go through it super quick, or as quick as I can.
my armory, split. Oh!
Split it. The controls are different too for some of my games, and I keep getting them mixed up. That's why I melee there by accident. Because I think on Infinite, I actually step my scope back to right click. But in all the configurations I have on this game,
Almost on board when they showed up.
it's left trigger. Oops. I actually should have put it on the time to see how long it would take me, but we can see it in the results screen, so it doesn't really matter that much.
Yes, but I'll need the Chief's help to make contact with the
First echelon, you're with me. Blanket those bombs. Take them out one by one. Cortana, second echelon, target those fire at will.
Registering all hostile vessels in 13 cruisers results. I'm going loud.
I'm gonna at least wipe a few of those out of the way because if I didn't do this, was I probably gonna be fine?
Hang on, everyone.
Oh, no. You have to kill off at least a few of the
They're heading straight for the Cairo. Cortana,
drones.
concentrate your fire on the first carrier. Admiral, do what you can against the second. Everyone, form up. Follow my lead.
The first carrier completely ignored us, sir. Flew through the Malta's debris field and headed straight for Earth.
Whee.
Just so you know, there are quite a few elites guarding the
Yeah,
bomb.
legendary is
They need to
definitely
get
not gonna be
creative.
this fast. Alright. And let's go. $651, that's not bad. Alright, outskirts. So my strat for this will basically be the same as every difficulty, which is, it's not really my strat, it's a known strategy for those who've actually played this.
Right, Chief?
I'm gonna grab the sniper.
Shake it off, Marines. Clear the crash site. Go, go, go.
Once I get used to my controller, I'm gonna up the sensitivity on it, but all you have to do is just do a bit of crouch jumping, and you just go, yeah, and you basically skip half the level. And I fucked it up. Let's just restart that.
You all right, Chief?
Great
Shake it off, Marines.
showcasing of gameplay
Clear
here.
the crash site. Go, go, go.
Sisurure, bali, igeni mbio kuelekea kimbilioni.
Come on. Whimsy, is the stream info proper? Is it still showing the Ease Origin stuff, or is it still showing that I'm playing Halo now? There we go. So yeah, this jump I'm gonna not YOLO as much. There we go. really wouldn't have made too much of a difference, but I'd rather just do things the way I know how to.
Sergeant, I need you on that bird.
Glad you could make it.
My Pelicans
Crash
are going to
site
start
on the other
harvesting
side of
armor
this
and
hotel,
reinforcements into the
Covenant
city.
are crawling all
You'll
over
need
Shows
an
it.
escort
Follow
that
me.
isn't afraid of a little hostile ground
Sorry, did the game category shows Master
Stay
Chief
out of
Collection?
sight.
I don't know, maybe at this rate I will probably get to hurry out tonight. We'll have to see. I am doing something on my phone, that's why I ran into that.
The highest concentration of Covenant troops is directly below the carrier. I don't think they want you to get on board. That bridge is the most direct.
I'll probably
route
try to
the
create
city
the
center.
spreadsheet tomorrow and then add it to... I don't even think I have any of the bots in my chat yet. But it's going to be a bit of a rough kind of
The carrier just
series
launched
to
a
get
wave
through.
of pods. They're inbound on your position.
Not the game. Oh my god, come on. Not the game itself, but just the whole series, like as a show. For Record Keeper.
This
Just
tunnel
because
links up to the bridge.
with all the
It's full
games
of
that I'm
rats,
playing,
but it beats swimming.
I'm pretty used to RPGs. But for games like Ys Origin,
I've been analyzing the Covenant tactical chatter.
to kind of explain the ridiculousness behind it,
expected us
and
to be
my
here.
roommate knows
Not
how
me. All of us.
ridiculous I go
Humanity on Earth.
with my ambitions.
Odd,
Is that
I know, but it does help explain why they
so?
came
For
to
example, with
such a
Ys
small
Origin,
group.
we're gonna do all consoles, all characters, all difficulties, and all versions of the character. Which means, like if we were just recording the PC version alone, that means 30 full playthroughs where it's 3 characters, there's 2 versions, and then all 5 difficulties on them. And the reason I'm not doing that today is because I wanted to just kind of mix it up a little bit. Probably in the next little while, we'll go back to Ys Origin and start doing some. At least it's also a way to kind of get me back into the groove of what I am playing. It doesn't show Ys Origin 1 had that when we first started. It's Halo now, MCC, and whatever.
The Covenant must be trying to regroup. Don't let
blue
them.
is Ys Origin. That's blue is Ys. Okay, hold on. Let me get through this. And we'll see what that is. My ghost is going to die at this rate. Normally on Legendary, I usually take the ramp that's up here, and it's on the right. Because it's on easy, obviously, things take forever to actually kill me. So, easy deathless run, let's go, unless I die to something dumb like the rocket flood somehow. And in case you're wondering what I'm doing on my phone, I'm literally just clutching in RuneScape, so... Because I can AFK it, so that's why I'm running into things that I clearly could have avoided. And it's very finicky because I should have... No, I'll just use my phone to drive. I know, it might seem insane, it's like, oh, he's focusing on 2 games at once. Yeah, that's pretty normal for me. Alright, that's done. Shotgun fix. We're gonna do a bit of a different strat. I do want to do sword flying at some point, because I do have to practice that, especially for Legendary. Oh, okay, what is it that's saying Ys Origin? Because I can't see. Oh, the title is saying Ys Origin 80%. That's why. That's weird. That I thought I updated that. Come on, let's go. Next stream there won't be as much of a of a shit show, I guess. My stream info doesn't even want to load up in
Blew right
OBS.
through us. 50 cal.
That is
rockets
great.
didn't
Hold
do a
on,
thing.
we're gonna fix this so it makes more sense. I thought it switched and apparently it didn't, so we're just gonna yell it. So enjoy the cutscene for the moment.
Where's the rest of your platoon?
Wasted, Sarge. And we will too, sir. We don't get the hell out of here. You hit
Hit
me.
Marine?
No, sir.
What?
Then
Okay,
listen
that's
up.
really weird. Also, I'm gonna turn shield
You
mode
had
off.
your chance to be afraid before you
I
joined
turned
my
that on
beloved
because of
But the
some
guy you
drama
back
that
to the
happened on
troops
Twitter,
has.
so
I brought this motivational device. Our big green style cannot be defeated.
shield mode
What
is
about
off.
that scare?
We've
I just
all run
wanted to
the
make sure, like,
simulations.
if I had
They're
gone
tough,
to
but they
streaming,
ain't
that
invincible.
didn't,
Stay with the Master Chief. He'll know what to do.
Yes,
that
sir,
didn't,
Sergeant.
you know, swarm its way into here. So, but that's all over with now, so I don't need that anymore. Do 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 do. Stream info. Oh, that's why then. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, we're good. We're officially good. Next time I'm just gonna update it through OBS. I'm gonna do this. Where's Dr. Brown?
No, that's fine.
And then somebody messaged me on Discord. Why? Why you do this? This is so awkward to do one-handed because I'm trying to get the fletching stuff done on my phone with my other hand. Oh, that was rude. That was rude. Okay, we got that. Okay, we're good. We're back to fletching. We're back to actually playing properly. Alright. Ugh.
That's quite a welcome party.
Yes, it is. I don't even know what the sword elite spawns on easy. I might actually try to force that. Okay, so since we do have someone here that actually, Lindsay, I don't think you played any of the Halo games, right? So if you haven't played it, this is why Halo 2 is, or one of the big reasons why Halo 2 is so hard is these sniper jackals that just, like the one that just shot at me. My aim is so bad because I'm not used to slow sensitivity. Yeah, I'm purposely trying to figure this out because I want to see if the sword will actually spawn at some point. Like it doesn't legendary. Maybe they don't specifically. Jackals are the worst. Okay, looks like they don't. Okay, so we don't get to do the sword fly trick that I usually do. So we basically won't even get to attempt it until I get to the Arbiter. But usually what I do in Legendary is I sword fly over to the end of this.
Use you on the gun, Chief.
No, I don't want to be on the gun. We're just gonna check like that. Because trying to get through this normally on Legendary is a huge pain.
Use you on the gun, Chief.
No, I could move a lot more. Oh. Top tier dragon skills. Here. Oh, that would have sucked if that was on legendary. Technically, if I wanted the sword, I could have turned on the mythic difficulty, or not mythic, thunderstorm, which is the one that upgrades enemies all the way to, or most enemies to the highest rank.
They're the biggest threat.
I didn't actually want to break that, but okay. No! Not of this. Yeah, I'm so not used to doing it this way. The way I do it is there is a wraith. The wraith that I destroyed on my left is supposed to take out the one I'm piloting now, and then takes out all the ghosts that came off with him. I guess, yeah, I am not used to doing this. I might just checkpoint that, honestly. I can totally screw that.
There are a number of Marines trapped in that building, Chief. Concentrate on the wraiths. They're the biggest threat.
Oh, come on. I think I didn't need to start it, but I'm not used to. Because usually I have everything killed by now. Yeah, this is really awkward. I guess the Phantom has to go away, then it will open. There we go. Okay.
Sir, Corporal Perez.
And keep going, slackers.
When I asked for reinforcements, I didn't think they'd send a Spartan. We got trouble.
Yeah, I basically just don't need to do anything for the next little bit.
Look, it's terror.
Marine, did I give you permission to bitch?
I don't think it's stopping. Get their heads
Yeah,
down.
let's see what this Discord message was.
Piss me off! Marine,
Oh, that's it.
time to kill off some cows.
Fire and sick. Cool. Like a giver. Yeah, at this point it is basically the rest. sneak episode now. I gotta watch out for that. Wait, what the hell? I killed the... I guess I didn't kill all the pirates. There you go. Okay, that was weird. Alright, time for Arby style. We're going to Arby's. My phone is being a pain in the ass.
How much further must we heft this baggage? Any cell will do. Why not toss it in?
What is happening with my phone?
They could use the meat. Hell, what about us? My belly aches, and his flesh is seared just the way I like it. Quiet! We're like grunts fresh off the
That was
teeth.
weird.
He's not
They were saying the stream ended and it didn't, and I was like, okay.
Hierarchs have something special in mind.
No. Okay.
We are the arm of the prophets, officer, and you are the blade. Be silent and swift, and we shall quell this heresy without incident. The storm has masked our approach, and it should have your local battle net in disarray. We are the element of surprise. Now,
I am turtles. Alright. I'm gonna show off the... I'm gonna attempt to show off the sword fly technique at least. There we go. That's the sword fly technique. It's kind of useless to do it there, but essentially what you're doing is you're making kind of some fast inputs to have the reticle turn red, because that's the only way that the sword can make you lunge toward your target. So by doing that, by having a scope on it, using a weapon that basically lets you zoom in on it, you can hit the reticle, go to the sword, and then the sword triggers the fly, or the lunge to send you flying. It's the same physics no matter the distance, it's just by doing that it gives you the ability to do it from further than you normally can. One is carbine because power weapons in this are pretty good. Usually in Legendary I'm just trying to get away from as many of the hard parts as possible, because enemies on Legendary do not scale properly because of the way the game development happened with this game. So basically they made enemies more lethal than they're supposed to be. I'm not particularly worried about at least the heretics nailing you, because they are not programmed properly. So when they nail you, it's basically just whiffs. I don't know all the technical details of it, but that's just from my understanding. There's gonna be a way to keep my chat up. I'm just gonna let them fight it out for the moment. Apparently I need the Twitch app for this to stay on my phone so I can see. No, if I have the Twitch app, I'm just being dumb. Stupid bots in my stream. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. Are they really having trouble killing this one heretic? There's actually a fun glitch you can do in this, which I'm actually going to show off in the next level, because it's one of the reasons why people probably only do Lasso on infancy and not do Lasso on the original Xbox, which is like Phantasm, obviously. Because it basically lets you be invincible for the remainder of the level, but it's only exclusive to this version of the game. I like how I opened the Twitch app to do the chat, and then I didn't open up the chat. Waiting for one of these doors to open.
I will defend the Oracle. Its truth must not be silenced. Don't take a look.
We're okay. Still looking over. Oh, they're not bad.
The heretics are mobilizing their air forces, officer. Get after their leader, but watch your back. I'm sending one of our...
And we're just doing a major skip here because it's pretty pointless to just go through normally. You can just fly up here, and it basically ends the level once you get inside.
Track the heretic leader to this part of the station. Clear that landing zone and get inside.
Oh, well.
Get after their
I was
leader,
way
but
too
watch
high on
your
that.
back.
Okay, so much for the Deathless run. Wow, fine. I'd almost consider just restarting this because of just how much technical issues I've been having. But we're just going with it.
Track the heretic leader to this part of the station. Clear that landing zone and get inside.
Normally not this terrible, it's just I was not ready for this. I just wanted to play and we are just having a whole bunch of issues that are just kind of keeping me all over the place. Yeah, that's the level done. $707, that's pretty, honestly it's pretty slow. So here is Boracle because the elevator, wait, that's a... Oh my god, I can't aim with... Alright. Cool.
What happened here? I wonder who the prophets would send to silence me. An arbiter, unflattered.
He's using a hollow drum. He must be
close.
close. Come
Come
out
out
so
so
we may
we
kill you.
Get in line.
Oh, I do have a sword. Okay. I don't feel like for it to get extra. He's not gonna die. Just waiting for this door to open. Can I stick this elite maybe? Maybe he'll die? Nope. I tried. Oh, I was almost sure that he would die. What did they do? I think I want to take the video a little bit faster now too, because it's kind of slow at this point. That's the wrong one. Vertical is... Let's put the part on to the second. That's really better. No, I'm not blind. What the hell is that? Let's turn up the vertical just by a couple too. Make sure that works. I am blind now. I am honestly surprised I didn't send myself flying over the edge. There is a thing you can do where you can like stand on top of one part of the gondola for the entire time and nothing can see you, but I don't know how to do it on this level. I can do it in quarantine zone because that one's easier, but I just never learned it for this one. There is also a thing you can do where you can drop down earlier than you need to, but we'll mess around with that later. Geez, maybe on normal I'll have to actually pay attention. Wow, they have just nothing down here for like a solid minute. It's probably not. Oh, hello. I'm still just trying to find that spot to drop down in. Oh god. That could have been bad. Did he just bury my sword? Since we got the ooh, that's definitely not it. Anything more? No. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay, now I should be able to drop down here. And there we go. I don't have to wait for that extra like minute of the more. Uh-oh, my controller disconnected. Oh, hello. Really? That's fine. There's quite a few series that I actually kind of want to do with this series, or with this show. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of doing all Halo games, all difficulties, all the E series, all difficulties. Eventually, at some point, I could do all consoles for at least the Halo ones. But I can't do that right now because I don't have the equipment or the consoles. I do have the original Xbox, but the CD or the disc reader is not functioning properly. So, the hell am I missing? But yeah, for the E series, that's gonna take a while, and I actually kind of had a ridiculous plan for the E series once I get into that and start, mainstreaming that for a bit. But I'm not gonna tell what it is because that's gonna be way down the road, and I don't even know if I'm gonna commit to it. But I'd have to see how it would even work in the first place. But it would, I don't know. I would probably just make it like a player release or something. Eventually once I start getting like affiliate and whatever. But right now I'm just doing the stuff that I know I can handle without taking several months to do. But like we can even do like all Pokemon gameplays. Which surprisingly enough I could actually do because I have basically every Pokemon version physical cartridges from Gen 1 to Gen 7. And then one of each from, I think just Sword, and then I don't think I got, oh no, I think I got one of the Gen 9 ones, but Gen 9 might, that one's going to test my patience. Okay, I am going to be right back. I just need to do something real quick, and then we will continue this. I am back. Is that door open now, actually? It is. And we use camo and on our way. Okay, now this actually might be where I want to start making use of the sword fly technique, just to cover some distance. Okay. That door shut. Why is it not closed? Clearly, I don't know my way to there. Don't want to leave without that. Let's see if we can cover some distance here. Please tell me that. Okay, yeah, I can see now.
Leader, the storm is about to hit. We cannot maintain our position. Bring the Phantoms close to the mine. We are not leaving until the leader of these heretics is dead.
There we go. Yeet! Yeah, so generally on Legendary, I'd also use the walkers or whatever there to kind of dodge them.
The flood has spread throughout the station. We don't have enough troops to manage such a large infestation. Find the leader of these heretics. Kill him now.
Oh, we will, buddy, we will. Yeah, even on easy, their melee doesn't work, but they just didn't program them properly. But should be enough to activate the cutscene. No?
Return to the landing zone. The Arbiter will continue upward, cut this station loose, and scare the heretic from his hole.
I am so great at platforming.
We shall not forget your sacrifice.
Yeah, definitely a good thing we didn't start this on Legendary, because, man, the amount of mistakes I'm making during this D-Rust right now is pretty crazy. Okay, so this is the glitch. So get onto the elevator as it comes back down. Yeets! I don't need to do this on easy. Oh god. But this is what we're going to be doing on Legendary, because now everything that's shooting at me is unable to hit me, because I'm invincible. Good thing we have a sword. What is happening? That was weird. Oh, I just did the double shot. Hold on. Ah! Okay, that... Oh no. Oh no. That was kind of awkward.
May our lords guide your hand. We shall not forget your sacrifice. Your blade hand.
There's so many blood underneath me. It's a good thing we didn't have Sputnik on, because that probably would have sent me flying easily. Let's just check like that. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even entertaining that.
May our lords guide your hand. We shall not forget your sacrifice.
Keep your blade handy. I doubt the cable can withstand this bite.
Oops, nope, yeah, nothing like that. Yay! Ooh, I almost didn't make that. Oh, I thought I would fly over there and cover some distance. I guess not. Oh god. I'm dying. Literally.
That's one. By the prophet, look at the station list.
Let's hopefully get rid of some of the ones that are behind me.
One final cable officer.
Okay, two important things I have to remember here. Okay. One is to not jump when this starts free falling. And two, I have to go in at a certain time. I don't know what the exact timing is. It's not super strict, since, at least in my experience.
The heretic leader is on the move. Do not let him escape. We'll stay with you as
As
long as we can.
But yeah, if you don't time that right, then yeah, basically things just get weird and you can't keep together. I don't even think I could make it all that way in one shot.
We're keeping pace as best we can. They'll never escape this maelstrom and abandon you. Wait, the hangar. There was a Seraph fighter inside. Officer, you know.
And now we're basically just backtracking at this point, because that is just a staple of building. Okay. The fun one to do on Legendary is going to be Brave One. That's going to take a while. Oh, I did. Bruh, really? Alright. We are at the boss. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Why am I so bad at platforming? Nope. Oh, he's right there. No. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just died from one shot. I just burned two shots at her. That's 1917. Yeah. Okay time. Bum, bum, bum. Now there is a way to easily skip this part. I don't remember what it is, so we're gonna play kinda normal. We're skipping everything on the left though. I might try to learn it for the legendary run just to get it out of the way. I don't want to do like the casual way where you do everything the way Bungie intended, just because checkpoints on Legendary really do, they can be kind of punishing, especially because there's just long stretches where you just can't get a checkpoint for some reason, just because of some hostile enemy or whatever.
Artillery disabled, Sergeant.
Or
Landing
other
zone
checkpoints
secured
that's
for the
just, you know, like you get stuck under an elevator and you can't get out of it, you know, things like that. I just tried to run through it.
Inbound Phantoms, Chief.
It's not that I can't do those sections, it's that
Covenant has control.
I've already done them once.
You're going to try and bottle us up on this side of the gorge. The controls to extend the bridge.
One of my most fond memories is this turret right here that I was playing on Legendary with a former friend of mine, and we could not kill the elite that was on that turret. So I had the bright idea of it was doing this thing where it was constantly turning around to try to hit me with the turret, and it couldn't. So all I kept doing was just literally just bashing me with the melee, and I ended up killing it.
Now about those rates.
Now there is another thing you can do where you can use a ghost to kind of boost over. I'm not going to do that because I'd rather just get through normal. And we can play around with stuff. I'm not really going to attempt any crazy tricks unless like I have bad. My main focus, at least for speed,
You don't want the tank.
I almost missed that jump because my finger slipped.
Leave it for the others.
My main choice is I missed the ghost. I was about to say if that kills me right there. Well, there's a ghost coming after you, so. I don't remember if the ghosts come this way, maybe? Up there. Yep. Oh. See ya. That's really weird I couldn't restart that playlist for the difficulties.
Careful, we're coming up on another structure. They're all pouring out of the middle. Let's get in there.
Yeah, we will.
Pelican inbound. Let's clear a landing zone.
I like how I've had rockets this whole time, and I haven't used them. Yeah, we take this in such nice places. I'll just sit there. Okay, alright. See, the legendary playthrough, this is going to be kind of funny to watch just because of all the crazy shit that I tried to do. Ooh, that one. I want this going into regret because sometimes and I may be wrong on this, sometimes the Marine that has a battle rifle doesn't spawn into the mission. Usually spawns in with or sometimes going to spawn in with an SMG. I would rather just have it to have it.
Good. Still no word about In Amber Clad on the Covenant BattleNet. It's odd. The Covenant know we made landfall, but they don't seem to consider us a very serious threat. Boy, are they in for a big surprise. Watch yourself. Honor guard.
Oh, you know what? I might want that sword, actually. Free sword! Yeah, I want the sword. Oh, I'm missing one. And that's Delta Halo. No, wait. Yeah, there we go. 554, that's okay. So we're basically halfway through the game at this point.
You know, I think the Forerunners built these new structures around the area to protect them, honor them. Pure speculation.
I could.
I
No,
need to make
you know
a
what?
thorough survey.
Why don't we try
for sure.
something? Come on. That did not work the way I wanted it to. Let me switch my fire button. Come on. Oh my god. We will get this. Oh. It's not wanting to do it. Well, that is awkward. I'm gonna try with this one. Spawn over here. I want to try to see if I can BF the ground war first. Oh, there we go.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, come on. What else can I...
Hostile down.
Alright, we'll just... worry about that thing. We'll do it the normal way. Stuck. Oh, I was hoping that would at least kill it. Well, this is also the strat that I use for legendary, so I just come up here and do everything.
I wish I had time to decipher these inscriptions. The Forerunners revered this place, that much is clear. Citizen temple, university, that's it.
How did I leave her? Imagine getting noob combat on easy. Couldn't be me. Oh. I like how he just says that so casually. Grenade! Move! Do it, I do it.
I bleed more than that on a weapon.
Cortana. The Covenant's getting nosy. I don't want to give away my position, so I'm rerouting a few stragglers back to you. I apologize. These Pelicans are all the support you're gonna get.
Let me see if I can fly around.
Understood, ma'am.
See if I can actually get like a proper sword fly off. So I don't want that ledge to trip me up.
A gondola is launching from the far towers. Big surprise, it's full of Covenant reinforcements.
Oh boy, that was...
Got another one over here.
Why can't I do the sword fly? Okay.
Oh, just so you know, I see you.
No, whatever. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, I forgot about the drones. Let's see if I can just blast them with plasmas.
This lake couldn't have been formed by volcanic action, which means it was either built this way on purpose or was created
So I
by
feel like I
some
didn't
other cataclysm.
fully explain what I was trying, or at least I didn't
Sorry.
finish. So,
Were you trying to kill
but yeah,
something?
we're basically wanting to do as many series as possible. We'll beat every version of it, or that's at least possible to do. Either just a series, or if it has difficulty settings, we put it on all the difficulties. Just generally just trying to finish every part of it up without going full completionist mode. So completing it in a different way.
For your sins, demon.
Just not 100%. Why did I do the extra melee? No, I did not mean to do that. Whoops. I pressed the button to switch to anniversary graphics. And my game has taken a very long time to switch to them, apparently. I hope... there we go. I was about to be like, oh wow, that is so laggy. Alright, we're not doing that again. So apparently it can't... Thank you.
This lake couldn't have been formed by volcanic action, which means
can't
it was either
stream
built
the
this way on
anniversary
purpose
graphics,
or
but-
was created by some other cataclysmic event.
Interesting.
I'm sorry. Were you trying to kill something?
This is what I get for upgrading to Windows 11, too. Oop. Okay. Come on. This is what I want to be able to sword fly, because it would have been nice to skip all this. The problem is these two are out of
This lake
range, so
couldn't
I
have
won't
been
be able to
formed
get
by
it after
volcanic
this one
action, which
clears.
means it was either built
then
this
this
way on
advances a
purpose
bit
or was
further.
created by some other cataclysmic event. I'm sorry. Were you trying to kill something?
No, not at all. I am terrible at this. Oop. I was trying not to use my beam rifle, that's why I'm stuffing it. Okay, this is becoming a problem now. Ugh. So this is a great T-Cross so far.
This lake couldn't have been formed by volcanic action, which means it was either built this way on purpose or was created by some other cataclysmic event. I'm sorry. Were you trying to kill something?
bros just floating there. The melee just launched me over there. Okay, alright. I should have probably taken the battle rifle with me, but it's okay. This is getting a little pathetic now. I'm not gonna lie.
This lake couldn't have been formed by volcanic action, which means it was either built this way on purpose or was created by some other cataclysmic event. I'm sorry. Were you trying to kill something?
Oh, now I got the check. What the hell? Hey, good thing we got that checkpoint because I pressed the wrong button. Whee! Calculated. I'm not taking the carbine because I need to be able to zoom in with the beam rifle. Alright, this may take a few tries, which honestly would just be better to wait, but I just want to do it straight off. Come on. Yay! I can't go under this because if I do, it'll fall. Where the fuck am I going? The wrong way, okay. And I want to be up here because this skips drone spawns. I don't know if it does it for difficulty. And it didn't skip it. I don't know why I'm being like crazy conservative. I think I was just derping. Alright, that's that. Okay, I definitely turned on my sensitivity now just a little bit. I'm starting to feel it be a little too floaty for my taste. Yeah, I just wanted it to be a bit more heavier. Yeah, here those guys. What the hell is left? Is that a drone that I missed or something? Does it want me to clear all the ones out? Whatever was left out here? Why? What the hell is left? Seriously? Okay, this is strange. Did something not activate? I didn't even get a checkpoint. Still not too far. I'll get another sword at the second basement down the line. Wait, is that maybe why? Did it get stuck down the... Oh god. Actually, I could do those too. I'm going to melee you. Yep, it's still down there. Okay, hold on. I gotta go get a beam rifle. There we go. See ya. Maybe that's why it was. Maybe there's something just stuck down there and I didn't check it or see.
There's a submerged section that connects these towers to the outlying structures.
That was weird. I've never had that happen before.
Looks like we're going down. Unless you'd prefer to swim.
What the wow. Did I just shoot? Did I just have my own shot deflected back at me? Is that what happened? That was weird. I think the other reason why I'm not, where I'm playing as slow as I am is because I've been playing mouse and keyboard for a while.
I've intercepted a secure transmission from Regret's carrier to something called High Charity. It seems to be a formal apology to the prophets
Because I
of
was playing
truth and
MNK
mercy.
on Infinite.
Apparently, Regret jumped the gun when he attacked Earth. He's asking the other prophets
And
to forgive
clearly,
his premature arrival,
I am too used to that. But then I tried to MCC, and
that explains why there were so few
just
ships in his fleet.
flails like
It's
I'm a
odd a
spastic
prophet
monkey.
would have such bad intel about his enemy's homeworld.
Okay, let's go. don't think I can do the sword. Okay. I can't do the sword fly with it. I don't know why I was trying to camo like I was the arbiter. Because I do not have the envy skull on, so. I was not close enough, apparently. I don't know, this would be a good time to get the sword then. Ow. Leave me alone. That was not a plasma, apparently. I'm surprised I haven't done this yet.
Regret's carrier just received a response from High Charity. A very well-encrypted message from the Prophet of Truth. Listen to this. Your haste has jeopardized the fulfillment of our covenant, threatened our grand design. That you shall be spared a public display of our contempt is thanks only to Mercy and his wise counsel. Truth, Mercy, Regret. 3 prophet hierarchs. Killing Regret should shake up the covenant leadership. But frankly, it sounds like you might be doing Truth a favor.
I do also like how the fish in one of these can actually go through the thing, because hitboxes don't exist for them. This is one thing I do gotta practice though. Checkpoint, good. There we go. I do have to do that a bit better on those noise. Oop. Where get you? Actually, you know what? Just because I know something's gonna happen.
How's it going, you two? So far, so good. We're approaching the main temple now. Roger that. I'm as close to the library as I can get. There's some sort of barrier.
So Halo has both single player and multiplayer experiences. Every Halo title has a campaign, and so this is the second game in the series. I could have technically done Combat Evolved, which is the first game. But yeah, I'm not nearly as familiar with that one as I am with this. Which is kind of ironic coming from, based on the gameplay. Based on how I've been performing with this gameplay so far. Oop. Okay, so they don't spawn. Okay. I just gotta do one last sword fly, yeet myself into the boss room, and then boss should take one set of punches to get a kill. So, Halo Infinite is the one that most people have been playing in multiplayer, just because the campaign is very CPU intensive, but also the campaign is kind of ridiculous. I've beaten Halo Infinite's campaign on Legendary, and I soloed it, but yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we're not gonna get the sword flying? No, I wanna get that. I know it was literally right there, but I wanted to get the sword flying. Yeah, let's see yeah, every Halo title has a multiplayer, so there's 1 through 5. The only title that doesn't have it, which is in the Master Chief Collection, is ODST. ODST is the only one that only has a single player experience. Nothing else. But back in the day, they were charging like $60 for it. Come on. Really? Alright, we're going for it, unless I die here, which I just did. Sword flag, something I really gotta practice. That's annoying. And they're not coming out at all now? What the hell? Oh, there they are. Yeah, that's so annoying that I can't get that anymore. Now I just have to wait for this. Let me do this to clear them out. We're getting into it. Alright, whatever. We'll just go for it.
Multiple waves of phantoms. Too many for me to track. We don't have much time.
Now I get it. Really?
There's the target. Take him out.
He's dead. Stop attacking me. Asshole.
Bad news. The phantoms are turning around. The fleet is preparing to fire on our position. We need to get out of here.
26, 25. Okay, Sacred Icon. I can get through this level pretty quick. Does it not let you shoot? You can shoot when you're zoomed in. The problem is when I get hit by a bullet. When I get hit by anything while I'm zoomed in, it descopes me. But the problem with the swordfly and why it's, you know, why a lot of more higher, you'll only see them in like higher skilled speed runs, is because it's got a very specific timing to it, but it's also very like tight timing, like basically almost frame perfect. It's kind of annoying that I got it. It's cool that I got it on the boss fight, but it would have been nice to get it on the elevator too, which I don't know. That's something I'll have to practice. That's why I want to de-rust, because if I'm playing like this on Legendary, it's going to take much longer than I really want it to. Especially because the level that comes 2 levels after this one, called Gravemind, is the hardest level in the game. And to do it on Legendary is it's time consuming and just requires a lot of focus.
Scary thing! Run away!
Yeah, so these are actually speedrun stats. That's speedrunners do. They use 2 beam rifles to get the switches done quicker. Buyer's remorse. Tell me about it. Oh, whim. Take a look at this. This looks so sick. And this, I can't remember what year this came out. 2004? I want to say. Because Combat Evolved came out in 2002, but yeah. Interesting, but oh, why does it sound like little kids shooting? Okay, so Halo has these modifiers called skulls, which is something I turned on at the beginning. One of them is called the Grunt Birthday Party, which means every time that I headshot a grunt, it does that sound effect. It just like pops the confetti. So normally the door doesn't open that fast, at least casually. All I had to do was destroy the Enforcer, which is that giant thing with the arms. Now, I can actually potentially die here because for some reason they did not program the shotgun slug correctly on the difficulties. The shotgun slug can actually one-shot you even on easy. Because I'm pretty, or at least I'm pretty sure about that. When I was doing the playlist run to this, I do remember dying at least once to that. I'm pretty sure that. Oh, I did. Okay, that was on me.
Proceed to the objective. We'll
hold out as long as we can.
Get off me!
Suppressive fire! Yeah, so the next level, Quarantine Zone, just shows how overbuilt this game was for its time. Because there was just so much stuff added to the level set. Like, even just from a visual perspective, there's a lot more going on than a lot of modern games today. Oh, I thought I always had this up. Okay. But yeah, it's like there's so much detail into this game. It's crazy. Like, just a lot of people just don't think about. I can walk closer to that. Oh, here's an interesting fact. So those pistons that I used to open up to get to the next part of the level, for some reason on Heroic and Legendary, holding X to open them doesn't work. You have to shoot them open. I don't know if that was an intentional design choice, just to make it so you kind of had to just shoot it while you're getting overwhelmed by hordes of enemies. But yeah, it's a little bit weird why that's the case. One second.
Negative, ma'am. They are not Covenant. Cover that doorway!
I gotta wonder how Arthur is hearing the comms at the UNSC. believe... I thought there was a sword around here. I might be crazy thinking that. There's a shotgun. Huh, maybe I am crazy. Or maybe only spawns on it. I remember there being a sword at that part. Unless it's the next area I'm dropping down to. I've actually beaten Regret, which is the level that came before this, on Legendary with 22 of the skulls on. And, or no, not Regret, Pyro Station. Oh, here's the sword. Oh. Whee. Probably crazy to watch the sword. No, I knew the sword was in this level, I just couldn't remember where, so it was just the area after I had said that. So. Okay, so I just have to turn that way. Oh, I don't have a beam rifle. Oops. Sounds like a cat. Oh my god, I'm... Oh, I am... Arbiter, what are you doing here? I actually kind of forgot they all spawned.
Arbiter, what are you doing? Let's hold this camp until reinforcements.
This, the only issue I have with this level is that if you like miss where an enemy is, it just takes forever for the random to spawn because I don't know where they are. Oh god, nope, forward. I don't know what the technique is called, but what I'm doing is when I'm reloading one of my weapons, I'm doing a quick weapon swap. Basically, once I see that it's gotten to a certain part of the animation where it's considered the full reload, I'm quickly switching to my other weapon and switching back, so that way it just lets me get my gun up faster and not have to wait for the rest of the animation for reloading, which is a very common use tactic in the multiplayer. Not even just for Halo, but just first-person series in general, so... Yeah, that's the energy sword. That was one of the big breakthroughs with this game, which its uses are kind of broken because essentially it just gives you just the way that they've had it come out. You can like hit people really quick or hit enemies really quick, and I believe it is actually a one-shot kill in multiplayer if you hit them just right. I know in Halo Infinite, you can also do like sword clashes, so it's not like a full kill, but if both players are sword clashing and they do it 4 times, then they essentially just kill each other. Why did I think I could do that? I almost yeeted myself. Okay, I'm gonna try something that I usually don't do, but I did attempt in my last playthrough, which is to bring in the ghost through a wall that it's not really supposed meant to go through. Oh, don't shoot me with that, please. I know it's only on easy, but still. Oh, that is not hard at all. We're walking the rest of the way. Also, it feels weird having Irby holding a battle rifle. Oh my god. I'm having a Cody Miller moment. Oh. I was thinking of the area ahead. I don't know the sword at this point. But I can't stick it. That doesn't kill it for me. Oh, and it was open. Shiny stabby thing is a sword. Yeah, that's the energy sword. That's the iconic weapon of this game. Well, one of them at least. The battle rifle, which is the one I'm using now, it's a power weapon. Oh, I love how that goes. Just be hit. Oh, I don't need to go that way. Oh, here we go. I like how they have a sniper on a level where blood can't actually be affected by it. Good. Yeah, too much stuff on me at the moment. And this is another mechanic that was first introduced in this game, which is you can board vehicles and hijack some lots of enemies. And it was an idea that they got from Grand Theft Auto. You're just hitting dead bodies for fun. So the way that the flood work is that if there's a dead body on the floor, they do this thing where they can reanimate those corpses. But they have to do that when enough spores get on them, which are the little popcorn things that kind of appear on them. Okay, I thought I skipped that. Yeah. So this is the other reason why this is kind of one of the more boring levels, because there's a huge flood infestation that you have to go through. The only problem with this is that MCC has this thing where the AI on the elites over there which are like bugged. So essentially you're forced to solo the infestation. Oh, I did not know that changed the gravity there. And yeah, I've attempted. What the? Oh, okay, no, that's. Anyway, yes, the elites that are up above where you spawn here, they don't work properly in this version. So everybody just comes to the back of it and goes in this little slightly out of bounds area. Ugh. And then that way you just basically sit here for 5 minutes on the floor, can't find your attack. But yeah, if I'm hitting a flood while it's on the floor, and it looks like it's dead, it actually has a hidden health meter, which is only taken out by the sword and basically any one shot of the power weapons. So, that's why I hit those. I technically don't even need to be doing that because it's easy and I'm just rushing through the whole thing, but that's something that I'm going to be doing when I do the stream the legendary playthrough. But we're doing this difficulty first, obviously just as a D-Rus, but also because we're doing the Record Keeper series. So we're just getting this difficulty under the now, because I'm never going to come back to it. Unless I decide to 100% this game, which has 700 people. I don't think I'll ever do 100% of it, just because the Lasso challenge, which is Legendary All Skulls on, is brutishly more difficult than just your standard Legendary playthrough, which already is difficult enough alone by its own right, by its own merit. I think 17 more minutes and we can do treasure hunting? Oh, no, I already have it. Okay. No, I'm gonna forget about it for now. Yeah, we're literally just sitting here waiting for this thing to go. This is kind of one of the reasons why I don't want to speed on this game, is because it's like, having to wait through this is pretty annoying. Usually this is basically like a big break moment in this event. You literally just don't have to do anything. I try to 100 feet. What the hell? Yeah, so if you see all of this. It's actually kind of funny that I can get medals off of that. Do those at some point. Large lamps. Ooh, 2 heat lamps. I'm just getting 3 levels. Oh my god. How much experience did I just gain from that? That's insane. That's crazy. You know what, let me actually check that real quick. Okay, so it's not going to make sense because I'm not showing it on stream, but I'm playing RuneScape on my phone, and I did the treasure hunter thing where you can get experience from it. So where's smithing on this? Okay, so 19,489,000 compared to what I have now, which is 20 million. I gained 600,000 experience just through that alone for that skill, which is like a third of the level. That is tasty. I'm just checking something here as well. And yes, I'm playing RuneScape while I'm playing Halo because it's a nostalgia trip. Let's get that going. Get back to the game. There. I gotta make sure I get out the right way too. I do not want to be mobbed by those. I know it's only easy, but still. One thing you might notice, or may not notice too, is that there are certain platforms like I will jump on them too, and that just gives me a little bit of extra momentum. Absolutely not required at all, but it's just something I do because that's just how I play the game. Okay, 10:45. We obviously wasted you know, like 2 minutes there because I was doing my RuneScape stuff. But this is the hardest level in the game on Legendary, so I have different strats for this.
The faster you can kill those brutes, the better.
This is not how you're
They
supposed
don't have
to approach
shield
it on
generators, but
Legendary,
take them out before it's berserking.
Come on. So the first thing I do is to grab these needlers. Come on.
Go.
What is happening? There we go. I just wasn't holding it long enough.
The demon has infiltrated the council chamber. Protect the hierarchs. Seal the exits.
So I immediately grabbed
I
that
don't
needler
think
behind me,
so.
which is the one that's in my left hand. I didn't do that this time because, you know, I don't die the second enemies see me on easy, so... I also like the design of the doors. They look like very sad faces. So, if you end up watching the Legendary playthrough, you are not going to see me play it like this. I have to play a lot more defensively. There's a certain area where I can actually skip one of the waves, but I completely forgot about it till after, so... No.
Put me down on one of the pedestals near the door.
Oh, this one does... Okay. So Legendary has more waves because the fourth wave of enemies has a brood shot, which is basically just
That prophet,
this
Truth,
game's version
he
of a
has the
grenade launcher.
index. You've got to take it from him. Let me get these doors. Go. It'll be easier to track Truth if I stay in the network.
I'm just killing them for medals at this point.
Right this way.
Oh, I heard that.
Reinforce all approaches to the holding pens. Slay the demon on sight.
Watch out for the captain. It's got a brute shot. I'm reading Marine ISS.
Yeah, the funny part, William, is where you mentioning about the cheering sound effect. That's basically all you hear with the birthday party stall in Legendary when you get into the first actual mission. You just had talking a bunch of concerts like, hooray, hooray, hooray! I don't even know why I'm doing all the extra fighting. There's a very well-known trick with this, which I'm not going to do because, first of all, I don't even have a sword, and second,
Here, Chief.
you
Jump
really
in.
know what the. Oh.
There are 2 groups of Marines in this detention block. I'll zero their locations. You neutralize the guards. Quietly.
What guards? There's no guards here. Oh, probably because I shot. it's random which part of the prison that I start first, I believe. Oh, hello. That basically is like what Carter Station is like. Okay, I guess I haven't killed enough of them then. Nothing, asshole.
Come to the middle level, Chief. The Marines are just inside. Careful of the guards.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay for that dog.
Listen up, Marines. The Chief's hunting a problem.
Like, obviously I'm breezing through this, but yeah, the easy through heroic really just kind of whatever. But legendary is just like you have to figure out, you have to know what the hell you're doing.
That's all of the Marines. Good work.
We'll get out of here the same way we came in. The central grab lift.
They grab it all at this point. Hey Wolfman, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the run's going good. It's not a speed run where I didn't explain to you what I was planning in our Discord, but whenever you're ready, let me know and I can tell you what's going on. Is there more cover in there?
Shit, huh?
I'll delete there's cover in there, but
Clear. Step on in.
you did tell me. I just used my last bullet.
Fear not, my brothers, the sacred icon is secure. It was Tartarus and his brutes.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, he backsmacked me.
It was
That
Tartarus
asshole.
and his brutes who took the icon from the flood.
So far through that.
Excellent. Truth is broadcasting on the move. It'll make him much easier to track.
I just got myself killed on this thing. I like how they just completely ignore me. Hey.
The elites have failed to protect the prophets, and in so doing put all our lives at risk. Let no warrior forget his
Just
oath.
ignoring these guys.
Thou in faith will keep
I've got a fix on Truth just outside this tower, Chief. There's an exit nearby. Hurry.
with my blessing. The brutes now lead our fleets. They ask for your allegiance, and you shall get it.
You wouldn't believe the number of kill systems the Covenant are throwing down around me. Not to worry, it's pretty sloppy stuff. I guess they never expected a hostile intelligence to penetrate their network from the inside.
Yeah, we can do that at some point. Oh, I did not. Yeah, whatever. So what I'm doing is a YouTube series that I just kind of came up with tonight, which I think would be an interesting project. Basically, what it is, I'm calling it the Record Keeper, which is kind of a kind of taken from like the Final Fantasy mobile game, but whatever. Completely separate from that. But basically, what we're doing is we're recording all playthroughs of basically whatever series in the franchise that I'm wanting to record. So like for Halo in general, I would be doing all the games, all the difficulties. So right now we're playing this on easy, just for me to de-rust before I get into legendary, because if I do solo legendary, or whenever I do it, that's basically going to take my whole day to finish. So this is just essentially a de-rust for me, so I can start playing a little bit better, because I have been playing pretty sloppy since I started, and we also have some technical issues to it. So yeah. What you and I are going to do at some point is Spartan maps. Oh shit. I just killed myself. I did not need to do that. Oh, I'm back to it. Oh, this jump. That's right. You know what? Yeah, let's practice this, because I'm gonna definitely need to do this on legendary. First try, baby. God, I still remember we spent hours just screwing around with like the out of bounds areas on this map. Okay. Yeah, I'll message you after the stream. We'll talk about it more after. But yeah, go do your thing. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But thanks for stopping by, though, if you're just going to be lurking at this point. That'll be a good time to restart my fletching. How close am I now to... I am 1 point, so basically a full set of bows to level 114.
At this moment, the councilors gather on hill to see the icon safely placed.
Rise, Pack Brothers! Cast down the elites!
There are those who said this day would never come.
Who are they?
What are they to say now?
Once the towns are cleared, we'll drive them from the lower district.
Oh, is that what I thought of it? I'm honestly thinking I might leave the normal playthrough for another day, or maybe tomorrow.
Careful! Grenade!
Okay, whatever. I think I have to have a fragment to do that, so no point wasting time on it.
I have listened to the order, and it confirmed our wisdom. The great journey begins with here.
The elites have fallen back to the mausoleum. Fools! Their arbiter can do nothing for them now.
Who would doubt the prophets? What have we foretold that has not come to pass?
Just walk straight from here and check what my dailies to. Combat, fishing, and woodcutting? Okay. Cool. see if I can get this. I have to do that. That's why I messed it up. I have to do it a bit slower. Close enough. Whee. Ah. I didn't even kill him. That works. It saved me some energy. Not that I need it. Okay, so we are gonna do a little trick. Don't really.
We'll need to take a shortcut straight through the mausoleum.
Okay, I'm gonna do the trick. Oh
For
shit.
now, they
Okay,
seem much more interested in killing each
get out
other.
of here. It just got me back all the way out here. Damn it. Okay, let me re-explain what I was doing. Oh shit. We're gonna do a trick at the end of that because there's a big old boss room. It doesn't matter for this difficulty, but I want to practice it for legendary. There's a bit of a quote-unquote skip you can do where you don't have to fight the whole boss room, but you end up waiting like 13 minutes, and then you have to wait until you can do a certain trigger, which is essentially when all the enemies in the room are dead, and the second wave of full-on elites comes out. If I get to the door, I'll fight within the door, but I won't stay there just because it would just be faster to kill everything because it's on easy. But I think for maybe even heroic, I'll probably I think for heroic, I'll just do it just to be safe. I did have a little trouble doing this on heroic at one point. I want to be sure I'm absolutely ready to get through this. Spent 3 hours on this. Yeah, literally we had a clear time 3.5 hours. We spent 3.5 hours on this mission just goofing around. It was literally this area right here where Wolf and I were trying to practice our jumps and get on top of this thing here. Just want to make sure I don't stick myself. Oh, come on. Please tell me that. God damn it. Okay, I won't do that anymore. I don't have the exclamation mark work. I don't, I'll have to look at that later. Hey. Yeah, I think we'll just do the easy playthrough today and then do normal next stream because it is getting kind of late and I'm feeling myself kind of droop a little bit. Maybe I'm just hungry or something. We'll see. I can't remember if there are frag grenades in this level. I thought there were. Because that's how I got up there last time.
At this moment, the councilors gather on hill. See the icons.
We're just gonna...
Rise, Black Brothers! Cast down the elite!
There are those who said this day would never come. What are they to say?
That wasn't even me doing the sword fight. That was literally because my weapon switched out and the reticle on the weapon hit it. Oh, you can do it from
I
there.
have listened to the oracle, and it confirmed our deeds. The great journey begins.
Okay, now I got my checkpoint, which is good because I almost fell off.
The elites are falling back to the mausoleum. Fools! Their arbiter can do nothing for them now.
Who would doubt the prophets? What have we foretold that has not come to pass?
That looks so cool, honestly. Yes, I am sidestepping. Come on. See ya. Yeah, there's just all this stuff around here and we just don't do any of it. Bye, grunts. Don't do it. Okay. Let's actually get rid of these guys so I can at least get my checkpoint here. Ooh, I'm missing. Oh shit.
Straight through the mausoleum. Look on the bright side. For now, they seem much more interested in killing each other.
Oh, this is gonna be out. There we go. Yeet! There we go. That's the jump I wanted. That was sick. Okay. Now. Okay, I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Unless I get a checkpoint and these guys come out. Oops. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna do it right now. Hey, thanks for the free sword. I'd actually found a weapon, man.
I'm picking up 2 more transponders. It's the Commander and Johnson. They're closing on Truth's position, Chief. They'll need your help.
Okay.
This way, Chief.
I need to actually aim better. And that was bullshit.
This way, Chief.
Good. I am getting confirmed reports of flood leading
That's great,
to
man.
Let's get the index and find a way out of
Still
here.
they
before
never
things
paid
get
them for.
really
No, they chose not to get paid for it. They took it for the free publicity. They chose not to get paid for that song. Alright, 2630. Okay. Yeah, so just to re-explain what I was wanting to do that I couldn't, because obviously I play that a lot different than I do on Legendary. There's a way you can sword fly into the last door that you go to the end area. And you can get there before you're intended to. And what that does is you essentially just wait out the 13 minutes for that whole fight to go through before you can activate the next trigger to basically make it so you have to go through that room and then fight all those elites. But I obviously didn't do it because we're on easy, and just the amount of time it would take to wait for that instead of just doing it was significantly more. You always do that on Legendary because of how strong the enemies are. So this is the level that's going to put my sword flying technique to use, because I need to basically play it a bit perfectly where I'm getting through it as fast as I can, because that's how I'm going to end up doing it on Legendary.
Raise the alarm!
I do need a beam rifle though, or something. Warn the others! See, normally I would sword fly through a lot of this, but it's not happening. Oh, there's a carbine there. That's okay. Should be a carbine somewhere? No. Oh, that's right. I don't get the beam rifle till the end of this area. Whoops. See, some of the differences on that compared to Legendary, that room I just came out of, had I gone out like that, basically I would not have survived because their reaction time's a lot quicker. So that's why we're just kind of blasting through a lot of this. Where is the beam rifle jackal? Does it not spawn on this difficulty? Because if that's the case, oh no, there it is. So I could just take the ghost because it's just faster, but I'm going to do This is where I first learned how to do the sword slide. We the third parties. Okay, I guess I just take the ghost then. Nah, whatever. It don't matter. We're not speedrunning this, we'll just walk through. Oh, the ghost right here. And one right there. How convenient. My thumb keeps getting in the way. Come on. Ah. Where's my checkpoint? Oh, where's the... Bruh, what am I doing? Oh, might as well practice now. Come on. Well, there we go. Oh, I didn't know you could walk on those trees. Okay, that's kind of funny. Oh, that's where my checkpoint is. Okay. First try. Okay. Okay. So, kind of a neat little quirk about the vehicles is that even if you're driving your vehicle, but you go invisible before you drive it, the enemies still won't detect you. Oh, that... Okay, that was too high. I killed myself because of that. Come on. Really? I literally could have been done this by now if I had taken the ghost, but you can clearly tell that I need to practice. Just quarter my ball to YouTube. Nice. Is that how far did you guys get in combat ball? Did you stop after Truth and Reconciliation? Whee! There we go. That's what we wanted. That's it. Neat. There we go. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. But I can kind of do that now. So I believe it's just high charity and then a great journey and end up going. Yeah, Wolf, Wim is one of my guild members in that MMO that I play. Which we do not mention here because I just don't want any association with it. At least over here. What is it? Making it hard to actually hit the headshot area. Which is surprisingly not on the head for the zombies. For the flood. Ooh. It's so bright.
I'll disable this lift once you reach the top. That'll slow them down. I hope.
Stream time. This is taking longer than my original one was.
Shall we let the flood consume our holy city? Turn high charity to another generation. No enemy has ever withstood our might. The floods too shall fail.
I'll do what I can to slow the launch sequence. But there's something inside the ship, a presence, fighting back. For a Covenant construct, it's unusually formidable.
I thought I muted myself off. No, you're all good, bro. It's something that I don't think is common knowledge because I didn't even know that until I watched one of the Ackman's videos on Halo.
The parasite did not defeat the Forerunners, and it shall not defeat us.
Arrogant creature. Your deaths will be instantaneous, while we shall suffer the progress of infinitude.
The security systems in this part of the tower are particularly robust.
On Legendary, I do
Whosoever
believe I
is
do
with
one
by
sword
fear
fight with one of these areas. I just don't do this for what I do. Oh, I did not realize there was a shotgun for the moment. Good thing this is not on Legendary. That was a bad idea.
We
Yeah,
exist
we're all good.
together now. Two corpses in one.
One of my strategies on Legendary that I do is there's two little cubby holes on each side of the room where a couple of floods spawn in, and you just wait there until most of the fight gets done near the end of the stadium is done. Or the podium, I guess, whatever. I'm not going to do that in this room just because, yeah, they're just trying to blast through as quick as possible. God, I think the picture. I'm turning that up.
This crisis will not be the end of us. It is but one last hurdle before the journey and salvation.
I can't remember if this door is on a timer. Should be at least open up. And then this one, I am going to do a sword fly technique too, just because it would just save time if I can get it. Too much stuff. That's okay.
I can't stall the launch sequence
That's literally
much
me with
longer.
my Brave
The next
browser
rig will
because I
take you
don't
into
close
the
my
conduit.
tabs. I keep
Hurry.
like 30 of them open before I just have to close the whole damn thing. Don't ask why I get 30, I just do a lot of research on stuff.
I knew the Covenant was good at repurposing Forerunner technology, but this is amazing.
There we go.
They've been using
Easy.
the Forerunner ship's engines as an energy source for the city. The ship isn't so much...
Alright, final level. 517, that's 2 seconds off of my best record, I believe. Ugh. Let's just take the... I guess let's keep it. Oh, that's not bad. No, stop riding it. Now there is a thing where there is a despawn to this, but I don't see. For some reason I can't do it. Maybe because I'm not sure what it is I'm doing wrong. But basically, you go in, spawn in the race and stuff, or there's the boots, and then you go back out, and then you go back in, and you're gone. I'm not even about it. So let's just get this guy.
Operation Curtain.
I'm a hungry boy. Oh, I'm not gonna do anything. It feels so weird having a demon bomb. I'm not. I don't think maybe when I do this, I guess. At least when I did the photos, it doesn't actually keep the same message. I might honestly be doing it. Oh, that's so oh, I'm supposed to be more that. Good.
The Arbiter? I thought he was dead. Hold your fire.
Hold your fire.
Hunters have come to our aid, Arbiter. They will fight by our side.
Okay, I am crazy. You can't get me. I'm gonna actually stop. Yeah. These are not supposed to be in here, just... Can I get it? I literally could just go off the stairs, but I'm making this intentionally harder on myself. I've never done that before because you're supposed to be behind the hunters, and they just shot me off. I'm like, hey, I'm back here. I'm going too fast. I think that's something. Nope, that's good. Be gone.
The Arbiter? I thought he was dead. Hold your fire. The Hunters have come to our aid, Arbiter.
The hunters have come to our aid, Arbiter. Okay. Now I'm actually going to get these guys so they don't mute me off again. Idiot. Better come off. Nope. What is this brute doing? I can't be breaking the level that bad. Oh no, it hurts. The grenades. Apparently there's a soft lock you can do at this part, which I don't remember how or why it happens. The hitbox for the drop stealing. Oh yeah, on the Spectre, yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm so tired of having to turn my neck to read chat. I'll just do it like this. Put my phone on the stand. Actually make use of it this time. And oh wait, I have to free you guys first. Thanks for being my platform. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, so they force you to fight this. Yeah. Until the next one. That's what I'm saying. Haha, idiot. IDIOD. I'm gonna go back to the car. Because I don't think it's good. Wolf, you and I should have a race on how fast we can beat, who can beat this on easy the fastest. There's gotta be more ammo around. Oh, you know what there is? It's behind us. There we go. Woo! We are on the final level, and we're basically almost done.
How do you like it?
Run, tomatoes, run! There's like a video of this where Frogger, this is playing this on the today. And it's like, Sergeant Johnson calls them mothers. It's silly, but it's funny. see. I don't think I'm required just to kill everything here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There is a trick to getting in the boss fight. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it. And just avoid the boss room altogether. Okay. At least a checkpoint. That's good. Oh god, I hope it... Okay, it is moving, so... So I have to be on this and then fall at a certain point. Because for some reason the trigger to get into the boss room extends out over here. Yeah, we're just chilling here for a minute. I can help. No. If the Marines all die before the tank still lives. There's soft parts. Oh, is that what? Okay. I thought it was like if you killed some of them in a certain way, that's that just something happens in the game's logic, and it's just like, nope, I refuse to proceed. Because I know Jervailin mentioned something like that when he was doing his Lasso Deathless run -MD. It's almost easier, good. Well, Wolf is like the kingpin of just spelling errors. But I don't judge him on it because I can generally get the gist of what he's saying anyways when he and I talk. Whew. That is the main one? Okay. I don't remember that one. That does not sound fun to deal with. Alright. This is the spot to drop into the boss room, right, Wolf?
Stay clear of the door. Hey, bastards! Knock, knock.
Oh, we're gonna see. Nope. I goofed it. Oh, God. Okay, we're just gonna do this normal. I'm completely forgetting how to do this. How to do the boss stuff. Yeet! My aiming is impeccable. Nope. Thought I was gonna hit by that. Thank you. Stay clear of the door. Why should I? See ya. We're just gonna do this with it. But yeah, but all this is just... all this architecture and stuff that they just built for the map is just insane. Just don't blow my banshee up. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. What? god, come on. I did not do that. Okay, at least I checked one is on the oil and gas line, but it's still annoying. I wasn't, oh no. I was not confident about that. Oh, okay. Not too low, but we need to do the practice. What do we have practice? No, so it's actually tied to the tick rate. Because that's also why the enemy aggression is so much more intense compared to the original Xbox version. For some reason the programming is tying the AI's mechanics, at least some of the AI's mechanics and stats, to the tick rate of the game.
Stay clear of the door.
Whoops, I forgot to clutching.
Knock, knock.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Maybe too terribly hard. I think I was just on fire. I'll have to look up how to do that skip later. I completely forgot how to. I know I did it when you and I did co-op with us on Legendary, but I haven't played this in a while. I've been forgetting a lot of things lately.
Do not let the Arbiter into the chamber. The chieftain must complete his holy work.
Get rid of the bathroom, JP. I didn't make it for a second. Whoop, hi, dude. Whoa!
We'll shut them down. How do I stop it? Quick stalling. Johnson, I'm on you.
Hang tight, man. Not until that brute is dead.
Oh, that son of a bitch. Oh. He one-shots you on easy? Are you serious? Come on, Johnson. I'm gonna stick these away because I need part of the stuff like this on me.
We'll shut them down.
I think that's so many of them now.
Then how do I stop it?
Well, it will take some time to go over the proper procedures.
Quit stalling.
I would suggest the reclaimer save.
Johnson, I'm on it.
Hang tight, ma'am. Not until that brute is dead.
Unlucky hit. Shot, whatever.
Charging. All systems are performing well within operational parameters.
You're telling me you can't stop the sequence?
Reclaimer, please understand. Interrupting your weight generation process will severely damage this installation.
Give me a direct answer.
I am the one. Reclaimer,
Don't do it.
Shield is down. Let him have it.
And that's GG's. Does he have a hell of a 2-day? Who, Tartarus? No. Enemies in this don't teabag. That's something that players do. Although, something that a lot of people don't know about, or at least that I was told about, was in Halo Infinite, they had a kind of like a beta thing to test the multiplayer, and you could test it against the bots, and the bots were so tough they actually were like they were very hard even for high skilled players, and they would actually go out of their way to teabag you if they got the kill on you. I don't know if that's true, but that's what somebody told me when they were doing that. So. I didn't see it for myself, so I can't truly confirm if that was actually a thing or if I was just being bullshitted. Mostly because the person that I heard that from I don't talk to anymore.
What's that?
A beacon.
What's it doing?
Communicating.
But anyways, that's Halo 2 on easy. So that is the first difficulty of clear of 4. I said at the beginning of the stream we were going to do normal. We are not going to do that tonight. I wasn't expecting the run to take this long. And yeah, it might take a little bit more time to do that. Who the hell is calling me? Oh, that was you.
And where, Oracle?
So.
Is that?
Oh. Okay.
Got a new contact. Unknown classification. It isn't one of ours. Take it out.
This is Spartan 117.
Dude.
Anyone hear me? Over.
Isolate that signal.
Master Chief, do you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
Oh! That was such a hype line. It just sucked that this ended on a cliffhanger. But Halo 3 did not disappoint. Oh. Oh man. Well, that was fun. I want to see what my end time was for this.
Silence fills the empty grave now that I have gone. But my mind is not at rest, for questions linger on. I will ask, and you will answer.
I'm gonna have to buy more of these logs soon. I feel like I'm going through this so fast.
Right. Shoot.
Shoot. Does it show me my end time? Come on. There it is. 1929. That's okay. Okay. Awesome. So that'll do it for this episode of Record Keeper. So that was Halo 2 on easy. Obviously not super exciting, but you know, because it is lower difficulty. But that is the first difficulty clear of this game, and that is the first official run that we've done for the show. So if we keep this going, oh boy, we got a lot more episodes to cover. So. Alright, so on that, we'll see next time for Halo 2 on normal, or assuming I do that next. It'll be the next run I do, the next time I play this, but if not, probably just be another game. So, let's go.